Earth is a school we all signed up for. Unfortunately, we've learned all the wrong lessons since we've been arriving here. And 2020 clearly showed us where the structures that we live in are not in alignment with our true nature and our soul's path. In fact, we've been really distracted from our soul's path through the very structures that humanity built for itself. So we're desperately craving for alternative ways of living here. And the fact of the matter is that we have to remind ourselves that Earth itself teaches us the new way of living here. We just have to go back to our true nature and our origin. And this is why I felt really called to build the Ascension School. And when I talk about the Ascension, I don't mean going somewhere, leaving this place, leaving Earth behind. In fact, the exact opposite is true. What we have to leave behind are the structures that are so toxic to our spirit and our physical, emotional, and spiritual body here on Earth. But what we want to reconnect to is our true inherent nature and the remembrance of our soul contracts, of why we even came here, and ultimately of all of our abilities that we have as energetic beings of this cosmos in physical form. Because we all came here to have cosmic play, to have cosmic fun, right? To play around with all of our gifts, to play around with things like opening our third eyes, telepathy, teleportation, flying, traveling to other dimensions and galaxies, and to connect to all of our ancestors and guide in the cosmos, but then ultimately also to really discover and understand how this universe works and what puzzle piece of the expansion of Source you really are. Because that's the reason you came here. That's the reason you came to this physical Earth plane, to be a significant energetic influence on the transitioning of planet Earth, Mother Gaia, right? And so she really needs us to remember our part in the change of this world, because what we all crave after 2020 are alternatives, new ways of living here. And the new ways can only be found by discovering it within ourselves. Because the truth also is that we all store that in our DNA. We've just forgotten about it because we've been so distracted from our true inherent resonance and nature. And so I'm really excited that this 21st of December portal, however you want to call it, 0 degrees of Aquarius, really pushed me towards seeing my Saturn in Aquarius placement too, where I felt like I need to take responsibility for my tribe and for the future now. Because for the longest time I had this calling to change the education system, to put something out there for the children, and I thought it would be in 2030 or when I have children myself. But the truth is that we are all children of the galaxy, right, of the heavens, and we are all children of the Earth. And it starts with us children of Mother Gaia. She needs us to remember why we came here. She needs us to remember how she speaks to us. She needs us to remember our inherent nature as energetic beings in the physical form. And so the Ascension School goes beyond astrology. Astrology is a big part of it because it's one of my biggest passions, and you know I share about that a lot. But I know that I've been hiding behind the wall of astrology too. And so I'm ready to really share everything that I know about the cosmos, because these are gifts, right? We have this wisdom inside of us as gifts, and it's our responsibility to share it with as many people as possible so they can remember them. Because also the truth is that everything we know is out there in the cosmos, right? It's not something that is exclusive to us. It's actually something we've downloaded from Source too. And so the more we can share that with the world, the more everyone else can remember that too, right? It's inherent wisdom that we can all access in the Akashics. And that's another thing that I will definitely talk about in the Ascension School. And so what the Ascension School really is, it's a reset for all of your programming that you've absorbed throughout your life. And when I say reset, I really mean it resets you so you feel the resonance and the remembrance within yourself again, right? So you can plug yourself back in. It's also something I love to say. And when you plug yourself back into Source, into the source of your nature, you will activate all of your inherent gifts as well, like clairvoyance, like clairsentience, clairnoyance, like all the clairs, because They are not supernatural, they are very, very natural. They are supernatural. I know that's something Phil Good said. They are supernatural because they are supernatural. It's nothing extraordinary. We are all born with that. We just have to remember and reactivate. And so the Ascension School is your school, like the true school that prepares you to have cosmic play here on Earth. It's such an exciting project, and I'm very, very excited to have you all, first of all, invited, and whoever wants to join is clearly a wayshower for this new world, because when your magic is activated, when your gifts are activated, you are the puzzle piece that you came here for, right? We all are here at this moment in time in history for a specific reason. We signed up for it. We have a contract up in the heavens that tells you have that energy, and that energy is needed, so activate it, right? Activate it, because otherwise the world can't be restructured. So we need you. And the fact that you see this video and you resonate with that content and you are curious about these topics already tells you that this is a hell yes in your system, right? Your soul lets you know, hey, listen, go to school again, go to the Ascension School, learn about your abilities, reactivate them, build the trust into them, and then serve the world with them, because we need that, we need that. And when I say that, I also want to highly emphasize that the Ascension School is for both male and female. I know I have a lot of women in my audience, but I have more and more men coming my way too, and I'm really, really happy about it, because we need both, right? We need the feminine, the masculine, we need all of that. So if you are a man, a guy, listening to this video, watching this video, please know that you are so invited as well. I want to give a special invite to all the men out there, because we need both the women and men. And I'm very excited about this whole project, because I know it's a starting point. I know it will grow bigger and bigger, and ultimately at some point it will be beyond me, and I'm excited for that, because that's clearly what my guides up there in the heavens told me. I'm the vessel, right? And I create the container, but it's something that flows through me, right? It's something that came through me. It's something that serves through me. And I'm really excited to serve you in that way, to reactivate you in that way, to reset you in that way, and to reconnect you with your soul contract in that way, which is something that usually I only do in readings, but I want to reach more people. I want to reactivate and reset more people, because we need as many people as possible in their true nature, in their true gifts. And with me together, I will also invite special light workers, special beings, people that I work with. There will be so much magic behind the doors of the Ascension School. And the reason why it happens behind closed doors, so to speak, is because, you know, the freedom of speech and all of that will crumble as well. And I want to stay connected with all of you. I want to support you in the best way possible, and none of us knows what happens tomorrow with platforms like this, right? And so I want us all to be connected, to be a community, to be a tribe, right? To learn together, to grow together, to evolve together, and to change the world together. And at this point, it really is all about a choice. Do you want to choose your soul contract? Do you want to choose your gifts and choose your magic and want to work on that, right? My Capricorn moon is like, then do it, you know? Do it every single day. Go back to school, right? You see there's a door, and there's the tree of life and the freedom bird. Perfect setup, right? So you are so invited to join us in the Ascension School. It will be launched on the start of Aquarius season, obviously very divinely timed, but I wanted to bring it out there on the new moon in Capricorn. It's such a significant new moon. I talk about it on my podcast, and I will talk about it. That's the first thing that I will give to you. It's a preview for 2021, energetic activation for 2021, and a deeper look on the new moon in Capricorn. That will be your first teaching within the Ascension School, and then we go live and we have a lot of chats and interaction and so much magic and cosmic fun. I can already see it in front of my third eye, so I'm really excited about it. I hope to see you soon. I hope that you are part of the change, and you know, if you've listened to this video until the very end, I don't even know what you're waiting anymore, because clearly your soul already knows that this is the right path, and that you should go to school with us, because you will become the ascended master here on earth, and we are all ready for you. The world needs you, and I'm excited to see you step into your full magic.